Hey guys, I haven't even adjusted my cameras yet, but it looks like they're pretty good. It looks like, oops, that's the wrong way. Yep. And let's put the Nori. Oh God, I'm glad you're watching. No hables español. Lo siento. Yes, but you have to hit follow. Blan, you have to hit follow, and then you can use the little button next to it, a little circle. And that's how, good. And that's how you get on the list. I don't know why my list is not showing up. There we go. Now it's showing up. Okay, good to know, Kristen. Thanks so much. I want to know about a man too. No, I'm kidding. So you have to get on my queue. So you follow and then you use channel points, which is a little circle. That way goodness gracious, this is still problematic. My queue is organized. Yeah. So Blan, once you follow, hit the circle and then click on specific, I don't need his birthday. Click the specific, the one that says specific question. And let me update the queue. Paga General. FE. It does not like the word scry. I do have a man already. Jid. Ninja. General. Wings. Specific. Amethyst. General. Ooh. I've had a rough morning. I'm hoping that this will light my day because I love you guys. So, RD is on my queue. Which means no past lives today. Okay, Blonde is on there with Pendulum. Okay, babies. Thank you, Paga. We are officially full. Hello, Croc. Blonde, I don't actually need any of that information because I am unfortunately very psychic. So I don't need any of that info. I don't need his birthday. I don't need, and I actually prefer that you don't give private information because it also gets streamed to YouTube. So everybody keep that private information to yourself, and I'm going to also try to keep your information private. So the order, it's over here. The order is right here, and this is the order I'm going to read in. I do have 2 scrying, so I'm going to keep these guys out. Yes. Yes. And you know what? Sometimes it is very unfortunate because like I need to make this looks so ghetto. Come on. Let's make this as straight as possible. Oh well. Yeah, so sometimes it's really bad. Just is what it is. Right? We'll just do our best. Hi, Paige. Hello, hello. Let's do a wave to everyone. And we usually start off a stream with a survey so that we all just have a moment to chat and I don't feel like a circus attraction because that feels ugly. So let's start with, I have the water right here, Jax. Let's prep today. Yeah. Ooh, ding, ding. So let's start with just a getting to know you, another little survey. Don't drink. I know, I have the scrying water out here and I have the coffee here. Don't drink the scrying water. Or do, I kick a tree. So today, you know what? I have been harassed in my business over the last 7 days. And it wears you down. It does. It wears you down. And the harassment has come from some people, some people who don't know me. So that kind of sucks. Actually, it super sucks. And some businesses. So let's name something that drains you like immediately. What is something that's like your Achilles heel? For me, it is technology or processes and policies that are not clear. Immediately, like all those extra steps, all that. Ugh. Oof. Okay, boundary pushers, negative people. RD, what kind of negative people? Because I'm sorry, I'm being kind of negative, and that means that I am your Achilles heel today. Boundary pushers. What is your Achilles heel? What makes you just, melt? Let's have that chat today. Oh, why don't you just do this? Going out to public places. Some public places I super understand. Jid. Is it Jid or Gid? Oh, they ignore you for no reason. That's awful, Kristen. I hope you don't feel that way with me. Being at long events with a lot of people, another people, introvert or clairsentient, being at long events. Something that drains me is people who are not honest. And at least that's what I was accused of, is that I was not being transparent this morning. That's what I woke up to. I was like, birds are chirping, the is like singing, and then you're not being transparent and we're going to close your account. What jerkwad decided to? Oh, so rude, so rude. Dealing with family on political issues. Yeah, that's draining for me too. I'm going to go same Jax. Energy vampires. Being in public, it can be draining. Yeah. Oh, ghosting people. You know what, Amy? I'm learning. Maybe I want that as a technique. Maybe I want that as a technique. I might start ghosting people. Of course, not my friends and my lovies, but I might try that. It works for so many other people. If they're going to use it as a weapon. And Diva Dwarf, hi. So here's a big wave to everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, clingy boyfriend. Amethyst, you make me laugh so much. Oh, you make me laugh. Yeah. Isn't that fun? I love the Hocus Pocus movie too. Typos. Amy, your own typo or other people's? Oh, does that upset you or does it drain you, Effie? I'm forgetful. Okay. Me too, Cupcake. My family can be kind of... Oh. Lisa, I actually used to teach English in New York. So any of my students from Murray Bergstrom High School, hey, I taught for one semester there. Anyway, so that was something that I was very adamant about, even though I can't spell, but when it comes to homonyms, know your homonyms. I know, Rachel, it was rough. It was rough. It was rough. It was a rough morning. And then another company said I didn't pay a bill, which I did. And so I had to say, here's a proof, which is super exhausting. Just like, it's just one of those days, I guess. Same Cupcake, we're the same person. Can't spell, love reading. I just read an incredible book last night. So those of you who are interested in African diaspora religions, The Handbook of Yoruba Religious Concepts. Fantastic! Fantastic! So good. So good. By Baba something. I don't remember the rest of his name. But so good if you love reading. Also, if you, on my website, I now have a resources where you can see, hi Mama, where you can see books I read in my Goodreads profile. All right, now I do have a full docket today, so we're going to jump right in. We're going to jump right on in. The first one is Jax. Oh, I can say diaspora, but what is the adjective tense? Diasporic? 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 I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it, so I don't know how to say it myself. Sporic. Okay. I'm going to believe you guys, because I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it. So, you know, it's like some of those words you read, and you know it, and then you're like, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say this out loud. How is this pronounced? A friend of mine thought tussled was pronounced Touloused, even though it's not spelled that way. She's like, your hair looks Touloused. And I'm like, it looks what? Touloused. Tussled? And she's like, is that how that's pronounced? Yeah, no way. All right. So, Jack's your first. Epitome. Epitome. I also, here's a new word for some of you guys, is malaprop, where you use a word that sounds similar but is not the word. So saying something like Toulouse is almost a malaprop because Toulouse is not a word. But Toulouse, to say, I'm going to conjugate over there instead of congregate. I love malaprops. It's one of my favorite things in life. Okay. Oh, but see, if they said conservate instead of conversate, that would be hilarious. See, that would be a malaprop and it would be so funny. What are you conserving over there? Huh, Mary? Look at you've got these artist experts on here. I don't know. One of my favorite words is biscuit. I love the word biscuit. Isn't just a cute word? Biscuit. Okay. Jax, are you ready? Okay? So you're going to get a warning about getting yelled at. That's the subject. You're going to get a warning today. So let's learn a little bit about what's going to happen. You've been very agreeable, so it's going to catch you off guard. The topic is envy, which means either you have been envious of someone or they have been envious of you. And of course, we automatically assume it's the other person because envy is looked at as negative. But envy can also drive us to improve ourselves. So let's look at the other side of that coin. It could be you. Storm again. Whew, big fight. Big fight. Big fight. What is the topic? Give me a second to pull this out. Jealousy regarding jealousy, pulling the money, jealousy, pulling money. Jealousy, the growing, cultivating, jealousy to pull, jealousy to receive, receiving of money and that envy around it. But you're the one that's going to get yelled at. It's going to be ugly. Ooh, hello, princess. Hello and welcome. Okay. So Jax, although you have been trying to be very agreeable and getting along with people and being one with the flow, I believe it has to do with money that you can, should, or are bringing in. So it's you receiving money. Spirit is saying fight back. Don't take it. Fight back. And Spirit is saying don't fear, the money will still be coming in. Don't go with the flow. Money will still come in. But it has to do with someone, and I believe the jealousy is towards you. It's not your jealousy. So, Cupcake, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the family. When you subscribe, folks, Mama, bye! You support the stream financially. Thank you for helping keeping the stream going. You also will get an invite to join our Discord group if you want, and that's just a little community of us where we can talk, we can hang out, like it's just lovely. But there's always here to chat with your friends during stream, and that is free. So Jax, fight back. Spirit saying, fight back. Okay? Paga, you next. Like I can actually see it. Oh, you're welcome, Jax. You're welcome. Now, Paga, I have not read you in a long time. Connected. Easy to find you again. Lady, unfortunately my list is full, so I'm so sorry, but definitely hit follow so that you build up the points, and then in my next stream, if you're there right at the beginning, you can get on the list. It is first come, first serve, and I give detailed ones, so I take my time. So make sure you hit the follow button. And there should be instructions. Excuse me, there should be instructions on how to get a reading, which is just hit follow, and then there's a little bubble next to chat that tells you how many points you have, and it's those free points that accumulate with time with watching the stream that you end up spending as currency to get readings. Although there's lots of people who just come and hang out. I'm their Netflix, which I love. The list is on me. No, right here. Yeah. Is that a black leaf? This one, amethyst. No, Paga. Is that a red leaf on the back of that pink card? Yes, it is. So, lady, welcome. I guess you found me on Meetup. Welcome, welcome. Also, in the Meetup description, it does explain how to get a reading. So make sure you read through that. Yeah, it's on there to say, this is how you can get a free reading. I should update it to say, make sure you're on time because the list fills in the first 5 minutes. And the stream started at 12:30. All right, so, but I do hope, lady, that you'll hang out with us. Paga. We're going to talk about integrating different parts of yourself. That is a subject that Spirit wants to talk to you about. All right, so the first part is you've been shedding habits that hinder who you are, which is fantastic. Releasing, but I think it feels like you have some holes now that need to be filled up with, like, who is the more updated you? Right now, Spirit is saying there's strength and resilience in who you are. Feeling strong, but I still feel those holes. Oh, okay. So Spirit would like you to, in order to fill those pieces, it's time to make it right. Not to take blame, but to take responsibility for things in your life that you have actively participated in or accepted, which is some shadow work. Sometimes it can be dark. You will feel more yourself once you do that making it right part of your spiritual journey. And that's how all of these great things that you have been working on will integrate into just you. Yes, but not nurturing mother, more like, did you clean your room mother? Yeah, taking responsibility for people you have hurt and how you've actively participated in the harm of yourself. You know, self-blame. Yes, yes, yes. But the payoff is going to be fantastic. Yeah. Does that make sense, Paga? Are you obsessed? Good, good, good. I think it's time for a coffee break. Hi, Jensen. You're welcome, Paga. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Okay. So now we move on to scrying. For Effie. What city is that mug? Maryland. It's the state Maryland. It's not a great mug, guys. Look, I'm almost done with my coffee already. It's not a great mug. The rim is a little too thick, which if you have bigger lips, you end up wearing it. So, that's rude. But my favorite mug is missing. Oh. Yeah, supernatural. Yeah, it's fun, fun, fun. I liked it until Castiel got involved, and then I was like, meh, 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 I don't like it anymore. So I stopped watching. Okay, scrying. Scrying, scrying, scrying. Don't drink the scrying water. Okay, so Effie, let's find out what topic we're going to have for you. And I'm sorry. Okay, how do we feel about this question, Effie? Whom am I placing blame on right now? And if you're like, nah, we can try door number 2. Okay, how about where can I create some more space? That's a fun question. I kind of like that one. Okay. Don't burn yourself on the candle, Allie. All right. Someone fell in my house. Give me a second. They're fine. All right. Where can I create more space? Effie. Oh, Effie. This seems like a general thing, but I think you need to drink some more water. I guess you could say that to everybody, but you need to drink more water. Kind of have one of those dehydration headaches. As I drink coffee, which is not water. Okay. Ooh, Paga, what's the theme of next stream? Means you get to have you choose the theme. Yeah, avoid it later. Yeah, so dry. I'm afraid I'm gonna get a bloody nose. So dry, so just drink some more water, okay? Ooh, sure. What theme would you like for Tuesday? Or Wednesday? I have an itch. Or I guess I could do Wednesday next week, Tuesday next week, or Wednesday next week. Banjo with general readings. How extremely fun. So it's like do a song, do a reading, do a song, do a reading. I love that. Okay, sweet Effie, that makes sense. Because I'm like, why does my nose feel like it's gonna bleed or it's running? Like it just feels very strange. Oh my gosh, do a song that's related with the reading. Okay, if I can come up with one, I'll be like, scroll, scroll, scroll. Yeah. Be like, the subject of this reading was this. Here's now a song to play you out. So much fun. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so much fun. Okay. Effie, on to you. Okay. So, okay. Effie, Spirit is telling me that you have a tendency to be skeptical, um, to a point of detriment. Now, I'm one that's like always be skeptical, be skeptical, be skeptical. But there has to be that level of trust as well. So you can create a little more space for trust. Not saying be less skeptical, just make more space emotionally for trust. Yeah. Foundation. I remember reading Scrying for You before and having a difficult time in Foundation. So I might not. We all know that, like, crystal scrying, not my strong suit. Um, There's Spirit's showing me there's a lot of things left out on counters. So I think it's literal. You can create more space by getting rid of physical clutter. It was taking up space. Get rid of it. Time to do some spring cleaning. I'm specifically seeing the kitchen again, and I remember I remembered this counter. I remember seeing this before. So I believe that was you that I saw a kitchen counter, and I was like, what does it mean? I don't know, but oh well. So, yeah, clear off some of that. Reflective scrying has to do with spirit and energy. That was you, right, Effie? That was you? It's the same kitchen counter. So it has to be you that I said that to before. Because I'm forgetful, so. Energetically, spirit. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, that sounds general because I think most people could benefit from it. Again, but this is just for you. And that is, you're investing time scrolling. It actually looks like, I believe it's Instagram, what I'm being seen. And that's time that you could be spending doing other things that feed you energetically. Not to cut it out completely, but to spend less time. I don't think you have to cut it out completely, but Spirit is showing me this is something that you can create some space. It eats up our energy. And you could be doing something that fits you. Or get rid of some of the people you follow so you're following things that fit you more energetically. Yeah. At least I think that's Instagram. It's a social media platform that goes like this, that you scroll like this. All right. Maybe I'm being seen Instagram because I'm not a gamer, which is shameful on Twitch. So trying to speak in my language. Fire is things that are highly passionate, creative, destructive. Hi, Alcastar. Create more space by no, it looks like it's in alignment right now. Yeah. Cupcake, bye! Yeah, Effie, the message is that you are right in alignment, so don't change anything when it comes to creative, destructive, regarding creating more space. It's fine. That's the message. You're good. Stay on that track. 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 Track, track. Yeah. Okay, does all that make sense to you? I don't think I've taken a deep breath. So, yeah, Lise is next, and sweet Effie. Oh, good, good. So keep doing that. Keep doing that. And get some water in you. Lise, you're next. So, this next card has 1,000,000 questions on it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Big hug. Yeah, it does seem like there's a delay. I'm not sure why. Oh, let's fix the Wi-Fi. Let's speed this up a little bit. That should speed it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Yep, that looks like I'm now connected. Looks like it's a little faster. Yay. Okay. So, Lise, the question I have for you is, where am I with my health goals? And then it has a bunch of follow-up questions, like, where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? So it all has to do with health. Okay, okay, lady. Make sure you hit follow ahead of time, though, or else you won't have the points so that you can then get a reading. So make sure that you hit follow before you leave. Lise, if you would prefer, the other question is, what can I do to make a difference? Okay, let's do that one. What can I do to make a difference? All right, I'm connected. Feeling a little heavy today. Okay. What can I do to make a difference? So this is emotional and transient. It's coming in slow. What does a boat mean to you? Riding. Sailing. I have to get my book out. So I see a large wooden ship, like a pirate ship, but not for pirates, with a captain, female, that is pushing, guiding a lot of people proudly. But they're young. They kind of look like children. So let's look up what boat means. Boat or ship. Do I have that book here? I don't. It's over here. I'm not memorized on my symbology. Journey. Of course, that makes sense. Journey or visitor. The children is success through natural powers. Fresh enterprises to prosperity. Again, success and good fortune, efforts finally rewarded. So, emotionally, your efforts will finally be rewarded, leading, where is it? Efforts will finally be rewarded, leading you to emotional prosperity. Basically, the emotional work that you've been doing is going to pay off. That's fantastic. Yeah, things are paying off. We are paying off. I'm going to keep this out just in case. But that is good stuff. Good news, XXO. Trying to move on from your divorce. Good for you. I guess emotionally runs through all aspects of our life. So I think it's both. Personally, I would lean towards, bye, Kristen, we'll miss you. I would lean towards the divorce. And getting through that. All right, XXO, in your foundation, how can you make a difference? I'm being shown floorboards, like a wooden floor. Yeah. It feels like a change. It doesn't feel new. It feels like a change of scenery, like a move or a remodel. So are we having something? Well, since your divorce, there's a change in what's underfoot. I think it's literal. I don't think that's a metaphor. I think it's a literal change of floor scenery. Oh, you are moving? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, good move. There's an omen that says if it's bad weather, then where you are moving to, it says that it's going to be bad. So I told my family if it starts to rain when we're moving, we have to wait until it stops raining so that we can have good omens. Okay, reflective. Energy and spirit. Difference. Make a difference. Energetically, spiritually. Leave. 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 Leave back. Leave back. Leave back. Oh, leave behind. Leave. All right. So spirit is showing me you, and that there's a spiritual part of you that that you should slice off and leave behind. So you step forward and leave that piece behind you. And that the new you will grow and fill the space up. Shave off that old part and leave it behind. And it shows literally like someone took a slicer and sliced your spirit down the back, and then you just kept walking and you left it behind. You didn't even look back. So what can you do to make a difference? Move forward by leaving that part of you, that old part of you behind. Different woman. Passions, creativity, and destruction. Patience. 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 So specifically, Spirit is saying regarding physical passions, be patient. Regarding your creative outlets, be patient. And regarding the desire to have revenge, be patient. It's all patience, 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 patience. And it's funny, there's an arrow that's like pointing back to the scrying of energy, let that happen first before you start trying to have a difference in the more primal parts of life. Otherwise, it will feel unfulfilled because you are still trying to fill a part of you that is obsolete. Does that make sense? Patience. Good. Good, good, good. I'm glad that makes sense. Good. Good. That was a lovely reading. I'm not patting myself on the back. It was just very clear to be able to give you all of that. Yeah. Good, clear reading. Don't drink the scrying water. You're welcome, Lise. You're welcome. I know, Paga, have you not seen it yet? Seen me scry? So this is like, scrying's my wheelhouse. But you have to start on Twitch with card reading because that's what I'm throwing things. That's what everyone expects. So now that I have a platform, I can say, this is what I do. Oh, thank you, Lise. And it's good exercise for me. All right, so next one is Jid, and then Wings and Amethyst, then Artie, then Blan. And hello, Blan, again. Alrighty. Jid, are you there? Or Gid? Ninja. General. No? Do I skip you and move on to Wings? Wings, are you here? Oh, okay. You're here. Oh, so you're probably on a phone. Because there's a big delay on phones. Okay, so Jid, and Wings, you're on deck. So Jid, I don't think I've read you before, and if I have, I'm so sorry for not remembering. No, I don't think I have. Yeah, you don't feel familiar. So searching out I do want to make sure I'm connected to the right person. And so we're just going to have a moment of interaction. And what usually helps me is to know what your gender is. So Jid, can you tell me your gender? Yeah, huge delay. Female. Okay. The tip of my finger hurts. So I don't know what you did to your finger. Like a hangnail, or I have no hangnail. It feels like a hangnail, or like you pricked it, or yeah, something physical. Me too, Jid, me too. What helps me is actually having fake nails on. But we're in the middle of a pandemic and I'm moving, so all of my nail kit is now packed and I don't get it back until we get to Texas. Is this one? Okay. All right, Jid, here we go. What Spirit would like, since it's a general reading, I leave it up to Spirit to direct where we're going to go. And we are going into forgiveness and letting go with loving ease. So we're going to bring up a little bit of some personal garbage. Now, since this is my first time reading you, you've been here, so you know that I'm not going to divulge anything super personal or traumatic on the internet, but I will give hints that you know that I know. That way you know what I'm talking about without giving out personal information to save privacy. So since Spirit wants to talk about forgiving and letting go of something, it might have to do with trauma. So just my little warning, and for everyone else out there. Okay, so it's right. So Spirit wants to say the big change that you underwent, that you didn't have support, is where it's time to let go of the need of that old need of support, because you're never going to get it. And you're hanging on to that as a wound, and you're actually keeping the wound open. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm not, Spirit's not showing me specifically what happened. Just you getting in, you're packing up a car. It's a car. The color of the car keeps changing. The color that's staying the most is kind of a cream color, but it keeps changing. But you just finished loading the trunk, and I guess that was the beginning of, I'm going to do this, and you don't have a lot of support. And it's showing me you standing by the passenger door waiting for whoever I can't see is standing off to the side. I can't see them in the vision. You're waiting for them to change their mind or give you support or say something, and they're not. In that moment, reliving. Yeah, clear as day. Don't like that the card keeps changing color, though. I wonder why. In the present, how to start forgiving and letting go of that need of approval, that need of how come you didn't support me, is actually connecting with nature. You're not going to get it from, are they your parents? Is it your parents? I want to assume it's your parents. That it's a, like, going off to college, or it's a I'm going to go do this, and they're like, I mean, okay. But you're still not going to get it after all this time. But spirit will give it to you. So connecting with nature is a way to have that motherly nurturing. Mm-hmm. Regarding trusting yourself, trusting the changes in your life, Spirit is saying you need to love yourself more and unconditionally. Don't have conditions that I will hit this and then I'll approve of myself, or I will. So it is parents. It is parents. The abandonment of the parents. You're not going to get that love or acceptance, or it's not going to come. And Spirit's trying to say it's not going to come. So it's time to reach out to nature and start the grieving process and that acceptance so that you can love yourself, because it's not your fault that they abandoned you. That's the unconditional part, that there's no condition for you to receive love from yourself. And that's where you do have conditions. And Spirit's saying that's not good. So and she's not going to. Okay, Spirit is going to say that this process of grieving that your parents aren't parents, grieving the loss of your grandmother, grieving this no acceptance in your life at all that you even exist, is going to take a major toll. So Spirit is saying you need rest and rejuvenation, and do it in pieces. It's not depression to require more sleep so that you rejuvenate. And that, again, I automatically felt this judgment on yourself, or, well, if I sleep too long then, or if I, and there's all of these really strong conditions you have on yourself in order to function, and they aren't to build you up. It's restrictive. Allow yourself to rest and rejuvenate. Oof, so much for you. So much for you, Jid. So much. Rest. Your spirit is saying rest and connect to nature. Rest and connect to nature. So if you want that to-do list, rest and connect to nature. Okay? Oh, beautiful. Paga, that should go on a shirt. Even a warrior needs to rest from time to time. Need to write that down. Write it down. I'm going to write it down. How do I do this? Even a warrior needs to rest. Save. Oh, I feel ya. I hate the cold too. I hate it. This one. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm sorry for the... I'm just throwing things. I'm sorry for the intense read. Okay, wings. You have a specific question. And keep my general out. So, wings, for specific questions, I have 2 different decks. Would you prefer pink or green? Green. Good, green's my favorite. And I need you to remind me of your gender. Should I say self-employed? Connected. I'm ready. Yes, I am an oracle reader. I prefer not to read tarot. I just don't feel connected to that language. Oh, Jax, thank you. They came with decks when I purchased through the company Moon. I think it's moondex.com. Moondex. I added a bag, and they're the best bags because they're stretchy. Yeah, so nice. Wings. Left. Okay. Ready, wings. Oh, so you... Excuse me. It's Spirit showing me that you are at a crossroads, that you can make a decision whether to stay self-employed or not. But they are showing me that no matter what you choose, it is going to be... the beginning of every path is going to be a little bit painful. You've done pretty well, self-employed. I'm seeing prosperity. Yeah. So I wonder why you'd like to change. Oh, transforming. That's why. So you feel right now you're in a time of transformation. like you need some more security. This last year's been hard, but it's also saying oh, not good. So, of course, when it comes to business decisions, please remember that I am a psychic. And that you should also seek legal advice. With that said, if you continue self-employed for a year, if you do one more year, you'll drown. So your instinct to change, I'd follow that instinct. At least for the next year. Yeah. It's not a good omen. You're gonna drown. Good, Wings, good. Now, that doesn't mean that you couldn't supplement, that you couldn't, have a side gig, but solely, it's not good. It's not good. Okay? Oof. Okay, well, Wings, best of luck. You're welcome. Best of luck on your interview. Remember that they want to hire someone for the position. It's just you. They found you. That confidence can be really, really refreshing in an interview. They need to hire someone, so it's you. Green bag. And you're welcome. Hi, timidly. Hello, hello. Okay, next on my list, Amethyst. That was a quick, easy reading for you, Wings. I hope you don't feel, like somehow it got shortened, but it was like, this is what it is, this is what the message is, boom, bada boom. This is Allie's homemade deck. Thank you for the cheer, sweet Effie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big hugs. Helps the stream. Thank you so much. All right, Amethyst. Rip off this Band-Aid. Oh, very nice, very nice. Affirmations for acceptance. Oh, okay, okay. So Spirit is saying, Regarding you getting readings, even readings that you do for yourself, you're listening and accepting. You have been building a healthier community of friends. And Spirit says astrologically it's a good time for you. I don't know anything about astrology. Right now it's a good time for you for what? To do what? To do what? That's interesting. Because yesterday you told me so much about your home life. So, oh no, but this is future placement. Home being a sacred place. So is it time? Are you able to start looking for your own place? Are things going to fall into alignment for that to happen? Gotta get a job first. Well, it should go well because it's showing me that you are going to be in a sacred place that is specifically home. And from what I know about you, that is not your current home. So that means you're moving out. Um, but be careful of being distracted by an attractive, androgynous person that will make you forget about yourself and your goals. This person leans male. But androgynous. Like pretty male. So it's not necessarily that this person's for a relationship, but it's still distracting. And they will encourage you for you to forget yourself and your goals. So be cautious. Oh, I was warned about you. Because there's good things coming your way, really good things coming your way. So don't let this person get in the way of that. And I didn't say hello, I just answered the question. Stardust Manager, how are you? I'm down to my last two. Artie and Blan. I'm good. I wish I had more coffee because I'm down to my last sip. Pow. I only have 20 minutes left of stream, so I might as well just, wait. I'll wait. Let's see, what day of the week is it? Wednesday. Do you have a Discord? I do. The Discord is for subs. Yeah, Artie, I was gonna say, I don't think I've read you before. But someone has a similar name, so then I felt guilty, because I'm like, ooh, have I actually? But I don't remember. So I'm glad I'm not crazy that I have not read you before. Great question, Princess. Let me just connect to RD first to make sure that I am connecting to the right person. Having a hard time. Oh, that would be helpful. Okay, I'm connected. But there's some other new people. So let me verify that I'm actually connected to you and not someone else. Something about the back top of your teeth. Did you have a rough night? Did you grind your teeth last night? Grip your teeth? My teeth don't connect back there like that. But there's pressure. The top back of my teeth. All right. That means I'm not connected to you. And that means I would be doing someone else's reading. So, Princess, I am clairsentient in the oversensitive area. So I feel in my physical body, not just what people are feeling emotionally, because that's more the empathy, but also physically. I physically feel the same physical sensations. That if I'm not careful, sometimes it will show as stigmata. So if they're bleeding, my body will start to bleed. So I have to be very careful and regulate, especially with something like Twitch, where I can't see the person, to make sure that they're not harming themselves while I am working. So RD, help guide me by answering this question, and if no one else would answer, that would actually be helpful. Would you prefer chocolate, lemon, or raspberry? Okay, the sensation went away. I found you. It would be helpful to know who is a person with dental, some kind of pressure pressed against their teeth. It'd be helpful to know so that I can recognize that that energy belongs to that person. So if that's you, I would love for you to chime in and say, Allie, that's me. Oh, am I still connected to you, Amethyst? And it's not your bad, it's mine. Do you hear that in my jaw? Nina, I'm out of coffee. Will you bring me coffee? Do you want to pop on stream and say hello to all the new people? Do you guys want to meet my daughter, all new people? I'm going to have to split this up because the connection between us is weaker. So I see more. Hi. When?
Specific time you want?
Thank you, thank you. So I must look super crazy. It just, this last card feels very intense. But it's like a heavy intense, not like a vibration, so it's hard to find, but I know it's like underground. Yeah. Okie dokie. Elric, hey, I'm good. How are you? All right, RD. So big wave. Okay. The topic for you, RD, has to do with learning. What are we going to be learning about? What's learning? That is the subject that Spirit wants to focus on for you. Ooh, big victory. Big victory has happened. It's already has happened. Something to celebrate. Something you've accomplished already. Which has made you strong and resilient to pain. Girl, I don't know what that means. Hopefully that makes sense to you. It's your message. But I'm like, okay. Oh no, it's gotten a little clearer. So guys, every once in a while, I'm a nosy psychic. So when I'm reading, I want to know the deets. But every once in a while, Spirit's like, I'm going to talk through you, but in code only for the person on the other side to hear because it's none your business. So that's this case is apparently I don't get to be on the inside of what's going on. I just have to be like, here's the code that Spirit. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Your hair looks really good. This is just for RD. Allie, you don't get to know what's going on. But I'm like searching anyway. So Spirit is saying that although you are resilient to pain regarding this, you know, it has made you resilient, that you're strong. You can actually, in the near future, bring your guard down so that you can rejuvenate and wash away and take a shower in cleansing waters. And yeah, you're allowed to not have such a thick shell. And you don't have to worry about it being penetrated. Like It's showing me it's time for vacation, emotional vacation, from how resilient you've been. That's fun. So Spirit is saying that when you do have that like emotional vacation, and I keep seeing you at a resort where there's like a waterfall at the pool and you're just like enjoying it. So when you allow that sense, yeah. So it's time. Oh my gosh, that's so intense. It's time for you to wash that away. And when you do, RD, there are parts of your life that you didn't even know you would connect to. When you are in fight or flight mode, it's literally, there's blinders and there's this keep going and keep protecting, but you don't know how many other things there are to enjoy and be affected by. Spirit is saying you specifically don't know. When you when you wash away and just take that breath, oh, it's going to be clear vision, super clear, and inspired. So the step to get to that is emotional spa resort. That's going to be my band name. Emotional Spa Resort and Casino. That was not what I expected. The coffee is good. Thank you, Nina. It's just the flavor palette was not what I expected. I don't know what I expected. That was not it. Yeah, some good advice for you. And again, good for you for being resilient. You have some emotional stuff to get through regarding all of that, and there's some trauma to unpack, okay? But you can do it. You can do it, Artie. And thanks for trusting in me to go searching in there. Especially since it's still so fresh. The Cardinalli Emotional Resort and Casino, where cards are dealt, messages are given, and cleansing and healing abounds. I love it. Yeah, you got this. Okay, so Blan, it is finally your turn. I have to calibrate and find out what yes, no, maybe, and I'm not going to answer that question is. And then I'm going to ask you to give me one question at a time. If the answer is I don't know, or I'm not going to answer that, that is an answer. Spirit's not going to answer it. I may ask you to clarify with words like soon or, yeah, vague words. I may say, I think Spirit wants you to be more specific. So, Blan, hopefully you're there. Hi. Ibeji. Show me, that was me moving. Show me yes. Okay. Okay, small yes. Thank you. Thank you. Show me no. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So to my middle finger is no. They don't seem to be on the viewer list. God bless America. For someone who is so like, when's it my turn? When's it my turn? When's it my turn? But I only got 6 minutes, so. My pendulum, I got at an antique store. Let's hold it up to the camera. Love it. Love it. I've had it forever. And the spirits that I work with, so this is a comment for Princess, because you asked different ways. There are two spirits that control the pendulum for me. So it's not my own, it's actually real jade. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's real jade. And you can see how old it is with like the crust on it. Oh, do you see that? So old. I love it. It's one of my prized possessions. But there are two spirits that move the pendulum for me. So these two spirits don't generally talk to me or show me visions. They instead work with me. I will see them when I am astral traveling, but they won't talk to me or show me anything. So they talk through my pendulum. And sometimes they're twins and sometimes they argue, which you'll see you'll see it shake up here when they're arguing, where it's like, and it changes directions. It's crazy. And I'm like, oh, guys, can you decide on an answer? But yeah. And actually, my husband was like, you need to watch Minority Report, because that sounds like Minority Report. And I was like, what? That's a thing? And he's like, yeah, there's a whole movie about it. So part of my work as a witch doctor is like shamanic work, where you sit in a place of trance and there are different spirits that come through. So I travel to where the spirits reside. Instead of the spirits coming to us, I go to them, and that's how they come. That's how they come to me, is in trance. Different spirits. It's also how I do some of my healing work. Timidly, you might want to take, so I teach a course called Practical Magic, and it's a major course where we work on green witchery, kitchen witchery, and hedge witchery. And hedge witchery is the astral projection, working with spirits on the other side. Instead of them coming to you, you go to them. And so that's in that course. That may be something you want to do. Also, what dropped yesterday is a workshop on astral projection. That is, I think it's sometime in April that I'm doing. It's a 3-hour workshop. So fun. So fun. You guys get to know part of my practice that way. Jax, it's so interesting. I need to watch it. That's funny, Amethyst. That's funny. Yeah, I think that's a class I want to do. A movie I want to do. I want to watch Minority Report. And maybe there's a way to do like a watch party where we can do that. Yeah, maybe there's a way. I have to do some experimenting. Oh, what was the spin-off TV show? Do you remember, Jax? Guys, I want to just thank you for this time together, because I have completely forgotten about all of my own garbage that I woke up to this morning. You're so wonderful. Oh, Jid Ninja, I'm always blessed when people choose me as their healer. Very, very blessed and honored. It's also called Minority Report. Okay, good to know, Jax. Good to know. I am. You guys have a choice in who you work with, and when I am chosen as the one to be your witch doctor, I am always very honored. You can pick lots of people. Sweet Effie, let me tell you a story. So I do have to go and get to a client. I had a client that I did a spirit guide connection with, and she kept saying, I can see them. How come I can't hear them? How come I can't hear them? How come I can't hear them? And when we did the connection, where I sat them down, one of the guides came up to me, and it's because he can't talk. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. So then walked her through, this is how this guide communicates, because they're not able to talk. So if you have a spirit, right? So it's a dryad spirit or a spirit of the trees, and they don't talk. They don't talk. They will show symbols and affect nature around you to help guide you, but you're not going to hear from them. Yeah. Also, I do have a disclaimer, which I need to start putting in my spirit guide connection, is if you have an angel, angels will not show themselves to me. I guess I'm blacklisted from angels. I can see them in the shadow, but once they step forward, I can't see them. Totally angel blind. Can't see them. Yeah. Oh, Nori, you're still here. It's my sister. Okay, Paga. But you know what? I just like the episodes where it was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and like different creatures when it got to be more of a storyline. Nah. I know. I know. It's a little rude. But Jensen's pretty, aren't ya? So pretty. Okay. Thank you for a lovely stream. You guys are so wonderful today. Thank you, thank you. It's been a great breath of fresh air, and I hope to see you Tuesday. And I am going to update my meetup so that you can see Tuesday's stream. It's going to be a little bit different because we have a theme. The theme is general readings and the banjo. That's right. So someone purchased or used their channel points to create a theme for the stream. And it's songs in between readings. Or maybe just a ditty. Yeah. So you guys get to meet my old banjo right here. She's super old. Her name's Magnolia. She is a 1930s tenor banjo. So Magnolia and I are going to be doing the stream. It's going to be super fun. What a fun theme. Yes. All right. Lots of love to all of you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.